NXT Takeover WarGames is about to start, and I'm looking forward to this show. So the pre-show's on right now. You have Charlie Caruso on the pre-show with Booker T and Sam Roberts. Booker T talking about some WCW WarGames matches. Really looking forward to seeing WarGames. It's cool to see the two rings side by side. So one thing I already liked, I got to see Billie Kay and Peyton Royce. Billie Kay did a good job of interviewing Peyton Royce, who looked great, by the way, in her blouse, talking about the match tonight, ripping each opponent. You see Renee Young there, interviewing people. I'm looking forward to this show a lot. Haven't heard as much hype for this. Maybe it's because it's November, even though it's Survivor Series, it's not Rumble, WrestleMania, or SummerSlam. But I'm looking forward to the show, and I'm looking forward to seeing the WarGames match. And I'm also really looking forward to the Women's Fatal 4-Way. And the show has officially started. Okay, so one thing I'm a little bit disappointed right away. I guess I never knew that the WarGames is WWE's version is just regular steel cage open. It's not like it doesn't have a roof, so that's kind of disappointing. But it'll still be good. Maybe they get to do dives outside of the cage off of the to the ground. Maybe that's what they're gonna do with it. And also we're starting off with Cassius Ohno and Lars Sullivan. Match wasn't very long. It was only like a few minutes. Lars Sullivan wins cleanly, as we all expect. He's getting a big push. Has a good look to him. Looks like a badass. I don't know what's Cassius Ohno doing. I mean, he's still out of shape. He still has to wear a shirt when he's in the ring. But match wasn't much there, It was just an opener. Lars Sullivan wins. So Aleister Black versus the Velveteen Dream is up next. Yeah, so this match has just been great. I don't know if you could hear it. Loving this match. Crowd is just going, this is awesome, this is awesome. Black got the win right there. Man, really good match. Crowd was super into it. I really liked that, and I liked at the end. After the match, the whole build-up was Aleister Black wouldn't say the Velveteen Dream's name, and at the end he says, he's sitting down and he sees the Velveteen Dream crawling, still a little bit, not fully conscious. And then he says, enjoy infamy, Velveteen Dream. Really good sign of respect. Kind of reminded me of The Undertaker and Jeff Hardy from that Raw. It's like he finally earned Aleister's respect. So I really like that match a lot. So in the crowd, they showed Asuka, Finn Balor, and Funaki, and you can see the red empty seats behind them. Man, that's embarrassing. This show just did horrible. Anyway, Fatal 4-Way Women's match is up next. Super looking forward to this. This should be great. So the match is officially underway. I am really looking forward to this. This should be awesome with the two rings. This is going to be really, really good. So when Peyton Royce came out, she got a big pop, and even though she's supposed to be the heel, and I like that how when Billie Kay, they kind of hold hands before they walk. When she first grabbed her hand, oh God, are they going to kiss? But anyway, Billie Kay wished her luck. I guess she wants Peyton to do it by herself, so she's left ringside. So Peyton Royce went to the ring by herself. She's a superstar. She comes off as such a superstar. I really hope she wins. Ember Moon's out. All four of them are out, and match is going to start. So we have a new NXT Women's Champion. It is Ember Moon. That match was very good. Match was really entertaining. You had a lot of high spots. You had Nikki Cross take a big powerbomb on the outside. You had several dives onto the outside. You had the double Kairi Sane elbow, which was really cool. She has the best elbow drop in wrestling, in my opinion. You had, everyone bumped really hard in this match. Peyton Royce was my pick to win. I really wanted her to win. I like Peyton Royce a lot. But you know what? The more I think about it, I think it makes more sense for Ember Moon. When you think about the whole story, NXT kind of goes from takeover to takeover rather than kind of going to hot hand. I think that's kind of the opposite. I think long term, it made more sense. Back at the last Brooklyn show, I thought Ember Moon was going to beat Asuka. And at the end, they have Asuka in the ring, and they have Asuka give Ember the bell, and they have them hug. I do think Ember should have been the one to beat Asuka, because I have a feeling, in hindsight, I guess, because I have a feeling Asuka's streak isn't going to go for that long on the main roster, but Ember Moon's a champ. Ending of the match was really cool. The double Eclipse. The Eclipse is one of the most badass moves in the whole company right now. She hit the double Eclipse, which it was Peyton Royce and Nikki Cross. like Peyton had Billy like in kind of a sleeper hold position, and then Ember did the double eclipse, hitting them both, and she ended up pinning Nikki Cross. Ember Moon is your NXT Women's Champion. Really cool moment. She got a big pop in Houston. It's her hometown, so she got the hometown hero wins. That's 2 in the last 2 weeks. Wow. Not a bad concept, get to her more of it. But, I don't mind Ember winning. Ember's champ. I guess her and Kyrie's the next match. What else would it be? You could. I still would love to see Kyrie and Asuka, but that's not going to happen. Asuka's on the main roster, so I guess it's Kyrie and Ember. That's the big program. They should have some great matches. Peyton Royce, look, she's not a great worker, even though I love her. I think she's gorgeous. I think she has a lot of personality. And you know what? Her and Billie Kay, I think the two of them, the iconic duo, comes up on the main roster after WrestleMania. I think after WrestleMania, after New Orleans, the show, not the Takeover show, the Monday after Raw or Tuesday, I think they should both make their appearance. I think they're a good team together, even though Peyton's going to be the star. We all know that. But I think they should be a team together. I think they're really good together. And I'm really growing on Peyton Royce. And this is one of those things, I feel like, I really feel like she's going to be a star, but I don't know if she needs to be champ right now. I don't know if she's that great of a worker I don't know if she can keep up with the work rate they put on the Takeover shows. But her as champ, it would have been cool. I like her a lot, but I'm fine with Ember being champ. And I think you'll see Billy and Peyton on the main roster after WrestleMania. I think that's when you bring them up. All right, up next, NXT Championship. One of the most least anticipated matches. Drew McIntyre, who bores me to tears, against Andrade Cien Almas. So I get to see Zelina Vega, so that's kind of cool. She is gorgeous, isn't she? So I'm not a big fan of either guy when this match is starting. One thing I've noticed, I've just picked up on this. I pick up on random stuff, I guess. The first match, they were in the ring closest to the entranceway. Second match, there was second ring past it. Third match, ring closest to the entranceway. And fourth match, the title match, other ring. I guess they're rotating rings. So I'll use both of them in WarGames, I hope. That's all right. But I'm not too high on either guy. Wow, this match has been really good. I'm surprised. This has been really, really good. Almas is so much more over than Drew. They are booing Drew heavily. They do not like Drew. I think Drew should turn heel. That guy is boring as fuck as champ. He is boring. Drew McIntyre, he was so boring in his first run WWE. I think, unfortunately, that's how I'm starting to see him again. I found him more entertaining than Korean being in his whole career in WWE, and that's unfortunate. But this match is really good, but they're booing Drew. Oh my God. We have a new champ. Andrade Cien Almas is the NXT champion. I am shocked. Holy shit. We have a new champ. He pins Drew fairly cleanly. Zelina got involved several times, as she should have. She can involve herself in anything. But I am shocked. I never thought they'd put the belt on this guy. I don't know if I see him as a champ. I don't know if he'll be champ long, but man, Drew just won the title a few months ago. I am surprised. That was a shock. New NXT champion. Wow, that was crazy. I was not expecting that. I was thinking, this show has been good, but not as great as I thought it'd be. Opening match was just kind of a squash. Velveteen Dream and Black was great. Women's match was really good. It was a good match, but it was a little bit too short. It could have gone on for like another extra 5-10 minutes. It was way too short, but still a good match. And the NXT title match was really, really good. This was a big surprise. So yeah, this is crazy. I was not expecting that at all. So we'll see what Almas is as champ. I've never been a big fan of guy. They're doing the C chants like Del Rio, but he's the champ. So up next, main event. I should say they need to turn Drew McIntyre heel. But now up next, WarGames. Really excited to see this. WarGames is in the WWE in NXT, but we get to see WarGames. Really looking forward to this. That match was insanity. There was so much to recap. That match was awesome. I loved it. That was just great. That was one of my favorite matches of this year. It might be my favorite match in NXT this year. And actually, maybe not better than the UK match, but Jesus Christ, that was so fucking awesome. That was incredible. What a fucking match. This may have been one of the best NXT takeovers ever. I said about everyone. I said, the last 3 takeovers I've reviewed, Chicago was awesome. Brooklyn 3 was awesome. And now WarGames was awesome. I don't even know how you rank them anymore. I'm going to stop saying this is the best takeover. I just don't know anymore because these shows are all awesome. NXT takeovers are so good. If they ever have one close to me, I'm going to go. I'd rather just go to NXT TakeOver, and I'd rather miss Rumble, SummerSlam, or Survivor Series. Not WrestleMania, but the other three, I'd choose TakeOver over them because these shows are just awesome. What a great show. And a great main event. Okay, to recap everything. Match started off with Eric Young, Adam Cole, and Roderick Strong. The three of them start off, and then first team to come in is Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly, followed by the Authors of Pain. When the Authors got in there, it was cool. I was been waiting when they'd start using the two rings together, like throwing one guy to the other ring, and the Authors of Pain did that a lot. Those spots are really cool. A lot of spots there. And then Sanity came. And when Sanity came, the star of the match was Killian Dane. Killian Dane was just awesome. He threw chairs, kendo sticks, tables, and trash cans into the ring. Those were used heavily in the ring. And I was in weapons in the WarGames. I don't know about that. They used the weapons great. Killian Dane stole the show. He was just awesome. You were seeing spot after spot. You were just seeing out of it. I mean, there were so many spots. He makes me forget about some of the smaller ones. There was one spot, the Authors of Pain doing a double Death Valley driver. There was one spot, I believe, when Killian Dane, he does something in the middle of the ring with the Authors of Pain, or to one of the other teams. I forget the spot exactly. There was also one of the cool best spots with Killian Dane was he does the coast to coast, a Shane McMahon coast to coast to a Bobby Fish. That was awesome. There's the spot when I think it was Alexander Wolf gave one of the Authors of Pain a German suplex from the top rope through two tables. That was just absolutely crazy. That was holy shit. That was just nuts. That was awesome. That was just wow. That was great. And then the spot, everyone's going to talk about it as Nigel McGuinness said it best. It was the Mount Everest superplex. I think it was, Adam Cole, baby. He was on the top of the cage, and Strong is the one who gave him the superplex, and it was like a Tower of Doom superplex, kind of. It was a super. They've done it before, and they've done the superplex from the top rope to everyone on the other side. This was from the top of the cage to everyone. That was just crazy. It's just craziness. Holy shit moments. Insanity. This match was out of control. It was crazy. I loved it. And then in the end, Adam Cole gets the win. He hits Eric Young with a running knee into a steel chair, which was cool. End of the match, I thought they should have ended it quicker after the big Mount Everest, superplex, but it was fine. I still can't complain. Match was awesome. Loved it. Great main event. So in the end, you have the big stars of the match were Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly, and Bobby Fish. And I thought that was great. And I thought they all came off as stars, especially Adam Cole. Adam Cole is going to be a superstar. And this show was a great NXT, and I really enjoyed the WarGames show. And also, I have to remember, Alexander Wolf had the nasty gash on the back of his head. It was just gross. And I like blood and match, and that was nasty. But overall, this show was really good, and the main event is a musty. And the whole show is really, really good, but that main event was special.